Hello, my name is Carol Ann. I have a lot of intuitive abilities. If you know me already, that's awesome. I don't have to explain myself. I don't always like looking directly at the camera because then I have to see all my flaws. I just want to focus on the energy readings. Over the weekend, I did hurt myself. What is it? So that's my evidence if anybody from work sees this, because I hurt this part of my neck again. What do you call this? It's called muscle strain radiculopathy. It is definitely ridiculous. See? So that's what happened there. Unfortunately, I had to take a couple days off of work. It was pretty scary. I didn't like that. I don't like taking off for work, especially when it's not paid. But yeah, there's my evidence if I need that. And yep, that's my little vision board. So far, I have a very special little letter there from a friend that I have up there, and a little certificate from work. But yeah, we're going to start with the Angel Oracle deck. This is called Angel Wisdom Oracle deck. This is going to be a timeless collective guidance reading for everybody. Okay? Trying to fix that. It just takes me a minute to ground, okay? So just give me a moment. I like to feel the energy. I don't particularly like to rush to get into the flow. Oh, that one came out. Let's see what it is. Yes, declutter and honesty. We're going to get back into that in a little bit. So the first one is to declutter. So it's reminding you to, okay, so what I'm getting intuitively now is that you need to get rid of everything that is distracting you so that you can move towards your next phase of life, okay? It says the angels want you to know the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to make things one small step at a time. Combined small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. So they're calling you to make those consistent, gradual steps towards eradicating the clutter in your life from old energy, okay? So that you can move towards the new, okay? I'm sorry if I stutter, I get a little nervous. All right, honesty. I am truthful, I speak my truth honestly. The angels ask you to offer your true self up to the world and search for the truth. Act upon the truth and tell the truth even though it may not make you popular. I do that all the time. I am very brutally honest. What happened recently on someone's live was someone thought I was another person who happens to be my friend. And then she wasn't very nice to me on someone's channel. And she didn't even realize that she didn't know who I was. She had mistaken me for somebody else, but that's okay. I'm still going to do this because I love it and it's healing, and I know I have intuitive abilities and gifts. It's been proven over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know how they work or why they work. I just know that they do work, and I've proven it, okay? So maintain your honesty about your goals, about your desires, and declutter the old to make room for the new, okay? What else? Thank you. Surrender. Here, the pictures are really beautiful, so you can see those. All right, it says, regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels want you to know you need not worry about the resolution of the current situation. Instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, trust you will get exactly what you need. No matter the outcome of the uncertain situation, you are taken care of. So being more in the moment, being honest with yourself, decluttering your life. Okay, what else? God, angels, benevolent ones in heaven, what do you want to say to the collective? Fairy wings. Do you ever feel like a lost child wandering aimlessly through life? Do you feel you've forgotten how to be truly happy and carefree? The angels ask you to play, have fun, and let go of the adult seriousness you have been carrying around. I keep hearing that on the radio. I keep hearing it in lots of different places. Stop taking life so seriously. But declutter, go with the flow, and be honest about what your true desires are, okay? What else needs to come out? Let me fix this. There we go. I thought the lighting was a little bit better on this side, so I switched it up. Whoa. It says serenity. You are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. The angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. So be playful. serene, surrender to the divine, to the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, okay? Everything has energy and frequency. If you ever experience telepathy with someone you care about, whether that's a best friend, a family member, someone you love, that stuff is real. So just go with it. Oh, and I have my phone sitting on top of Kim Russo, The Happy Medium, and Kim Russo, Your Soul Purpose, if you want to check it out. She's an awesome psychic. Okay. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. What else? Thank you. Anxiety. Okay, this came out in the beginning of the last reading. It shut off, though, because I got an alarm on my phone. So, yeah. That video got cut short. It says, the angels come to comfort you and to remind you that you are not alone and that assistance is accessible to you if you need it. Take it as a message that you need to make some time for yourself to unwind and concentrate on self-care. Let go of what you cannot change, okay? I probably wouldn't have been at the hospital if I wasn't emotionally cleaning the entire house, lifting heavy vacuum and all that. Yeah, okay. Sometimes cleaning makes me feel better, but I hurt myself. All right, confidence. If you lack confidence in making a decision, the angels send you positive energies to boost your confidence levels. They let you know that they support you and encourage encouragement is available to you as you continue to strive towards fulfilling your higher purpose. Aww. So they're saying, this is what you need to say to yourself. When I set my mind on something, I won't stop until I reach it. Exactly. So maintain that ambition. Don't let people's opinions of you and who you should be affect your focus, your drive, and your outcome, your outlook. What else? What else? Thank you. Healing. My body is deserving of love, comfort, and rest. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look, she's holding the harp and she's looking up. Beautiful golden aura. It's nice to be in this blissful energy. I hope that every single one of you experiences that sometimes. I have sometimes, but I'm still on a healing journey. And I am still recovering from a lot of mostly religious stuff. So we don't need to get into all that, but the gist of it is love, and I sort of stepped away from all religion. Even though I'm not against it, I just stepped away from all of it. I'm not against that at all. I just take everything to heart so deeply that I went down the rabbit hole, and that's sort of the curse of being so intense. So, yeah. It says, the angels are telling you that despite being mentally and physically drained, you have the strength to overcome this. Keep moving forward, and the universe will shower you with love and healing energy soon. Okay? Yeah, being a tarot reader, a lot of times we do get attacked by certain religions, and they say that we're evil. It's not. This is a psychological, emotional exercise, and I am picking up on real energy. And if you're into this yourself, you'll see this. The more you open your heart and the mind, the more you will experience this for yourself. Okay? Synchronicities. Ooh, look, rebirth. It says, I'm in constant bloom. I'm refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. You have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth where you have the opportunity to align with your higher self and the overarching principles that guide you. The angels say to be prepared to be the best you can be. Rebirth. Right now, confidence, rebirth, surrender, healing. You're overcoming anxiety right now. So I hope this is helping whoever it's... Okay. Thank you. Courage and... Whoa. And transform. Okay. Yeah. When I focus on energies or I think about something or somebody, lots comes out right away. Oh, and here's another clue. Here's another tip. If you focus on a very specific question, cards are going to fly out much more easily, okay? The more concentrated you are on what you're focusing on, the clearer and faster you will get your answers, okay? That applies to everything, both intuitively and practically, okay? Look at that. She's a badass. Courage, my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to become. Does she look like she's held back by other people's opinions? No, she's not. She's being fully authentic. So whether you're a man or a woman, you be fully authentic. Go after your ambitions and your desires shamelessly, fearlessly, and confidently, okay? And then right behind that is this cute little angel. It's a little baby, and it's a love angel. Looks like a Cupid. Yeah. It says, I give my heart ready to receive the heart of another. The angels are supporting your relationship and want to remind you of the importance of giving love and support to your partner. Spend time with your loved ones and balance your affection in a healthy way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And look at that sweet little face. Sometimes kids have the most clear existential answers to everything that you're wondering about. Love, purity, connectivity. The most meaningful part of life, in my opinion, is to not only share and extend love passively, but to actively express and show your love for people. That's the whole reason I'm alive. That's my purpose. So that's what gets me up in the morning is, people I care about. This one's really beautiful as well. Look. Wow, it looks like she's glowing. It says plan. Following a long-term plan will help me achieve my life's purpose. Jeez. Just give me a sec, sorry. To make the most of this moment of inspiration and angel guidance, plan your days as to reach maximum efficiency. This is a powerful time for you, and you are capable of achieving a lot. Without a plan, you risk wasting precious time. So make a plan about how you're going to be courageous and how you're going to transform your life. Oof, right behind that card was commitment too. It says, the angels ask you to evaluate your commitments to others carefully as you enter this new phase. Do you see there's a new phase coming? Everything is about a new phase. Overcoming your anxiety, being rebirthed, being honest and surrendering to your true calling and your true desires. Confidently, courageously, loving, boldly, okay? Get rid of anything that weighs down your spirit. This could mean leaving draining jobs, commitments, or habits behind, okay? Did I actually read this transformation card? I don't think I did. It says, the angels want you to know that you are now coming full circle. You are ready to move on to the next stage of your life. But that doesn't mean you have to forget the past completely. All of the experiences that have led up to this point have equipped you with the tools to move forward, right? Just like scientists, all those little experiments that may have been considered failures were actually wins, because you're learning. And how can you really lose if you're learning in the process? I don't think that's a loss. So that's how I feel about that. Okay. Is it time to move on to a new deck? Let's see. Oh, look, I got new candles. Wanna see? Let's zoom in on those. Can you zoom in? Oh, no. I may be ending this soon because I think I'm going to get interrupted. Hold on a second. I'm reading. Hello. Hi, Rosie.
Hello. Sorry. We'll be quiet. You look gorgeous.
No. Thank you, though. Yeah. So, let's see. We're going to do clarifying love situations. Oh, the heavy duty tarot. This is called the Light Seers Tarot, and it's a tiny deck. And then we also have, oh shit. We have this one, the Love Tarot. So what are we going to do? Let's see. This is for the collective. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. Do you have more messages in the angel deck, or can I move on to another deck? Oh, they don't want me to do the Light Seers right now. So that's what process of elimination with that one. Put it right there. Okay, so we have, I like to ask what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, we have the Love Tarot. We have the Angel Wisdom Oracle deck, which I was just using. And then we have the Clarifying Love Situations. But this was more of a general whatever comes out. So let's see. Love Tarot or this one. Yeah, we're going to be bold and we're going to be brave. So we're going to move on to the Love Tarot. So we began with a more general collective reading, okay? I'm kind of insecure right now about my thickness, but I am trying to get back on track. I think it's a hormonal thing. It's like I went into second puberty when I got 34 years old, and all of a sudden everything's like wha-bam. So here we go. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven, thanks. Okay, so this is a timeless reading. It's whatever comes out. It says obsessed and then let me go. It says, I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials and I hope I run into you when I'm out. Okay. And if you hear something, that's my cat Sadie. And then it says, you deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I'm not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let it go. Okay, that's what that says. Okay. For the... We're going to really shuffle this well. There. Much better. Why do you want me to see this? Okay, this keeps coming out. Plan. Somebody needs to make a plan. A plan for transformation. That I'm going to put right there. What else needs to come out? God, angels, benevolent, all ones in heaven. For whoever is going to be watching this. Okay, thank you. Alright, it says, run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Okay. So someone could be having a lot of conflicting feelings. If this applies to you, it may or may not. There might just be some elements of this reading that would apply to you, okay? I hope you take it as something that is comforting, relaxing, inspiring, and healing, and encouraging, okay? What else needs to come out? I can do a lot more than just oracles too. This is not just a psychological exercise. I actually do have intuitive abilities, like having visions, telepathy with people that I love, picking up on colors, sounds, events that are going to be happening, having dreams about world events before they occur, and then seeing the next day that it happens, predicting when someone's going to pass away, things like that. But it doesn't mean I'm any more special than anybody else. Every single human being, in my opinion, and animal, that's my cat Sadie, has intuitive abilities, okay? Because we're connected, and I don't think that has been comprehensively accepted or explained adequately enough. But it is a beautiful merging of science and spirituality, and everything contains energy, everything contains frequency, and everything is connected. Interconnectivity. Okay? And that was a nerd coming out, because I am a nerd, and I'm proud of it. Okay. Attention of others. It says, I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Okay. Maybe someone likes to get praise. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. I'm not exactly sure what that means. So if you want to look that up, you can. But it came out. What else needs to come out? So this is for the collective. This is a timeless reading. Thank you. Alright, someone is saying, I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Okay. Alright, what else needs to come out for the collective? God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. For the people that will see this, usually there's about 7 to 11 people that actually watch my readings that aren't... See, I get most people's come on when they want personal readings, which are accurate, by the way. And I often get downloads, too. So, and I jot them down on my little lined paper notepad. But anyway, showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Someone's definitely healing. Someone's healing through these difficult emotions, these conflicting emotions. They're trying to have a rebirth in their life so that they can move forward with courage and love. That's pretty. That's a beautiful energy. Okay, why this one? Not the right time. It says, I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. So right now, someone is healing, okay? Someone's healing and rebirthing themselves or decluttering. This says, attached to my ex. It says, I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. And then right behind it, it says, ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. All right. Put this over there. Okay, who's coming through? God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. Okay, I keep getting 2 cards instead of 1 at a time. It says, you're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. So it could be that someone shares a really beautiful connection or bond with you. Maybe a best friend, a soulmate, possibly someone romantic, but whatever it is, it's a beautiful connection, okay? And this says, you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Okay. All right then. What else needs to come out? Jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Okay. God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. I'm going to shuffle this really, really, really well. That was a good one. All right, what else needs to come out? Okay, for the people that will be viewing this is to help them. Okay, it says others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Okay, so this is exactly what this whole reading, and I knew was going to be about this. I did. Decluttering, transitioning, overcoming anxiety, having courage and love to rebirth your life and to go after your true passions, desires, path, and calling, okay? I knew this was what it was going to be about. I should have just said that. So it's not being limited by what other people's expectations are of you, okay? Because it's nice to have certain expectations. It's not unhealthy as long as you aren't being completely, as long as you're not being entirely steered your whole life by other people's opinions, you know? Clarifying love situations wants to come out soon. Okay, is there anything else in this deck? God, angels, benevolent ones in heaven. Anything else really important? Last messages for the collective. And this one, whatever that one is. Let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we both were broken down by life? Our past hold us back from the future. Right. Letting the past limitations go. Remember a time when you were whole. So see this little baby? This little baby is full of love and clarity. You know? Because they're the most connected to the divine when you're that innocent and that pure. And you can be innocent and pure too when you're honest with yourself. When you're honest with all of your emotions and all of your desires and all of your dreams. Okay? That's how you get clarity. Alright, what else? Thank you. This one says, have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. Okay, so if this applies to you, that's really beautiful. Okay, we're going to go to the next deck. Oh. This one was hiding. It said, you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much I need more time to heal. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you did anything to hurt another person. It could just be a very difficult situation. Okay, and this person needs time to heal, to collect themselves, to find themselves, to be honest with their true desires, okay, and to have courage and love to move forward in the best way imaginable for them. And it takes time to figure that out, and that's okay. very dark. I don't have very much lighting in here. I only have one little lamp. It was $9 at Target. I got it in 2018, I think. Oh. Clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. Let's see what that comes out for. So this is called clarifying love situations. So let's just see what happens. Oh, this one definitely. It says upright or reverse. Trapped in instability, resist impulsive urges to find steadier ground. Restraints test. And this says delicate dawn. From fragile beginnings, nurture growth and hold on to the promise of hope. So resist impulsive urges. Okay, so before you make hasty decisions, they're telling you to take the time you need to ground yourself and to figure out the best plan of action. So this is actually right next to my phone, right at the top. So take your time figuring out a proper plan for yourself on how to move forward. It's okay to take that time. But don't give up on hope either. This is a very delicate situation. Don't give up on hope, but take your time as you grow and you heal and you manifest. Okay? What else? God, angels, benevolent loved ones in heaven. What do my friends here need to know about their situation? Clarifying. Thank you. Veiled paths. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore the unknown. Facing your fears. Facing the mysteries. Facing the unknown. What's the word I'm looking for? Forging, yes. Forging your way towards adventure and the unknown, because that's how you're going to grow, that's how you're going to heal, and that's how you're going to experience freedom and authenticity and love. So don't be afraid to take uncharted paths. Be the explorer that you are. What else needs to come out? Thanks. Okay. Masked realities. Beyond posing facades and cover-ups, dare to unveil the truth hidden beneath. Same thing here. Weird. They're asking you to dare to reveal. Your truth and your emotions. See, look. These two cards coincide with one another. So don't be afraid to take those bold actions towards unknown territory, but also be gentle with yourself and don't rush yourself before you're ready, okay? What else needs to come out? Whoa! It says, refreshed romance, cleanse past sorrows, be charmed anew, and embrace the joy of a connection, okay? Refreshed romance. Nice. This is exactly coinciding with the other decks that I was doing. This is going to be a big mess to clean up because I have a little tiny round table and all these cards are mixed up, but I will clean it up later. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little particular about how things are set up sometimes. Awakening jolt. Holy fucking shit. Sorry about that. It says, from shock to epiphany, embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. Awakening. That keeps haunting me too. Someone is having a major awakening right now. And then it says, truth's unveiling. Confront issues with honesty. Again, look, two different decks. I want to get that card. I got it right here. I'm going to pick it up. See? Honesty. It says, dismantle. Hey. This just flipped over to the other side, but that should be important too. Dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. Truth unveiling. Confront issues with honesty. Revealing secrets to light the way forward. Oh. This looks like a dream I had. So you see, there's all these little... I don't know if those are boxes, but what it made me think of was a labyrinth, okay? So I actually had a dream a long time ago in my early 20s where the TV sort of came to life and all of these little boxes inside the TV actually had ancient symbols on them. And I knew that I could only retrieve about, I don't know, maybe a couple of them before I could wake up. So sometimes I can bring a few secrets of my dreams, my subconscious dreams, because I can traverse all different mysteries, both from the above and from the dark areas as well. So I drew the symbols that I saw in my dreams that I never saw before, and they kind of looked like Viking runes, but they weren't Viking runes, and they were most similar to the Theban alphabet, which is also, it's closest to the Sumerian alphabet and the Enochian alphabet. But these were more cursive and gentle instead of harsh angular lines like the Viking runes. And then I drew one of the, I don't remember how many I drew or where they are now, but I did draw these symbols that I saw in my dream, and they were angelic Zibu runes, so Z-I-B-U, so but benevolent and loving, nothing scary or dark. But that's what that reminded me of. And they're telling you to release the barriers that are holding you back from expressing your love, your wants, your desires courageously, and confront all of your concerns with honesty, because revealing those secrets will light the way forward. Revealing the secrets will light the way forwards towards your path of the unknown. All right? Is there anything else? That's a lot. I could get real deep into this, but I think I'm tired. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna go to the Angel Oracle deck, but there's more in here that wants to speak. The more you trust your intuition, the more I won't have to explain it, because I like to encourage people to trust with or to connect with their own intuition and the divine themselves, okay? Sometimes religion can be very beautiful and very sweet. I used to walk my ass to church all the time when I was little, and there was a lot of good that I got out of it. And I saw synchronicities even way back then, usually in messages of love and forgiveness and all of that, or where to go and where to not go, and when to speak and when to not speak. But anyway, you need to be authentic to yourself. That's what they're telling you. Be authentic to yourself, gentle with yourself, honest, courageous, and plan and declutter so that you can have this transformation in your life. You can rebirth yourself so that you can be ready to manifest your exact desires, okay? Whether that be love or accomplishments, connectivity, legacy, healing, philanthropy, anything that you are thinking of, okay? Turbulence, it says, heal unresolved conflicts with kindness and not anger. Beautiful. I want to see what this says. With care and concern, approach gently, nurturing with soft, kind gestures. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, what else needs to come out? Whoa. Flickering passions. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there, let's just say. Temporal bonds. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. Okay? So you know the difference between a temporary passion and an enduring bond. Yeah. There's up and downs in those connections, but when they're true, they are enduring. And you would know this because if you have experienced true connectivity, true friendship, and true love, that doesn't need to be explained. You know what's real. You know what's enduring. And you know what's worth protecting and building and exploring. Why do they want me to do the top one here? Poker face. Be aware of hidden intentions and underlying motives. Beware of the deceit of tricksters, as risky paths can lead to downfall. Someone could be having a poker face right now. What needs to come out for the collective? For the collective, whoever's going to be watching this. Love is a choice you make every day, so choose wisely. Become conscious and stay aware and embrace the renewal of your essence. Yes. Anything else? Oh, look, now you can see the candles some more. Somebody's upset about the dog outside. It's not our dog. Alright, what else needs to come out? In solitude is embraced, singles find the strength to regroup and to discover their path. So yeah, it feels like someone is going on a solo refuge right now because they're finding what's healthy for them. Yeah. What else? God, angels, benevolent. Anything else in this deck before I move on to the oracles again to close out this message? Anything need to come out? Thank you. Storms of love. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. Nurture your roots to fuel progress and rise beyond your dreams. Right? Sometimes when we avoid conflict too much, we don't actually heal. And sometimes when you face your fears and you face conflict, you actually grow stronger in your bonds. What the hell is going on downstairs? Sorry about that. But you get stronger in your bonds and your friendships and your relationships, or you find a common ground that's healthy, okay? Oh wait, we're done with that one. We're gonna go back to this. I'm gonna shuffle it really, really well. My table is a mess right now. See? This is why I need a big rectangular table. Or a proper workspace. Maybe one day I'll have a proper tarot table. It says, slow down in abundance. Okay. If you injure yourself a lot because you're hyper ambitious and freakishly strong, this is your message to slow the F down so that you don't hurt yourself and end up in the ER again. Okay? Also, with abundance, it says the angels are telling you that you have already possessed the power to have everything you ever dreamed of and more when you cultivate true joy, true love, true peace, true passion, true purpose, and true freedom inside yourself. You'll see these things reflected back to you in your outside world. Embracing these two energies. Being courageous and love. Oh, this is courageous. Courageous and loving. And then what? The other one was honesty. Okay, what else needs to come out? Messages to conclude this reading for whoever's watching. Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay. Wisdom and forgiveness. The angels are letting you know that working on nurturing a deeper connection with your own divine power can help you to deal with changes and challenges with ease and can ensure you become your own tower of wisdom and calming presence in your life. Oh, she's pretty. She looks like the sweet little girl from The Never Ending Story, kind of. She looks like a little princess. Have you ever seen The Never Ending Story? I think it's an 80s movie. I like that one. I wasn't even born yet in this life in the 80s, but I like that movie. And then this says forgiveness. The door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. The angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, a compassionate heart, and a patient and persevering mind. Okay. Anything else? What else do they need? God, angels, okay, thank you. See, do you notice how fast my hands go? When I'm focusing on their energy and I'm letting go of control, I'm kind of, I'm working with divine energy. So when I'm working with divine energy, even if I'm super tired, my hands move a lot faster, okay? That's what I noticed. And if you have, and you're a tarot reader and you notice that as well, please leave a nice comment, okay? This says self-worth. Things happen when they're supposed to. In the angel's eyes, you are worthy of all the good that you can possibly imagine. You do not need to change to earn what you desire or what the universe wants to bring you. You are worthy of overcoming your challenges and improving your life in whatever way you wish. Exactly. So, that's another theme of this reading. Yeah. Overcoming your fears, your doubts, your limitations, imposed expectations of you, overcoming all of that so that you can go towards your true desires, your true happiness, your true joy, your true love, your true friendship, all of that. Okay? What else? What else, God? Angels, benevolent ones in heaven. What do they need to know? What would help them? Anything else in this deck? This came out again. Transform. Yes. Everything is coming full circle. You're ready to move on to the next stage of your life. That doesn't mean you have to forget the past completely, but to remember that they have equipped you with the tools to move forward. Is that our final card? Is that our final card? I don't know. Should it be? Hold on. Let me just ground myself and meditate a little bit. No. They want me to go back to this one. Okay. What else? What else needs to come out? Open hearts. In vulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. Secret desires. Unspoken needs can plunge you into deep confusion. Alright, so they're telling you to not be consumed by your secret desires and also to have an open heart and be vulnerable with the people that you know are worth it, okay? In vulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. There's more in here that wants to speak. Storms of love. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. Yeah. Don't be afraid of facing your concerns in relation to others and in relation to yourself, okay? So you need to be both honest with your own emotions, your own feelings, your own desires, and your own concerns in relation to other people that have a great influence on your life or that you're deeply connected with, okay? And that's how I'm going to end your reading. I hope you all have a beautiful week and that you stay strong and that you know that you're loved and that you connect with your own divinity and your own personal empowerment, okay?